Watch this satisfying drop after the bounce. That's your tell. Once you read it, short side spin underspin serves will never fool you again. In this lesson, I'm covering how to receive a short side spin backspin serve to the forehand side. First, let's look at this from the receiver's perspective. Watch the arc and feel of the incoming ball. You can see it carries heavy spin. This is a great opportunity to talk about reading side spin backspin versus side spin topspin. This section focuses on side spin backspin. Notice how after the ball bounces on your side, it has a clear downward drop.
讲一下这个侧下旋怎么判断啊，尤其是侧下侧上。那么这一部分是讲侧下呢，大家会发现它落台过来以后，到我们自己的半台以后，它会有一个明显的下坠。
It decelerates, the forward bounce speed slows down noticeably. Use that moment to distinguish side spin backspin from side spin topspin. From the server's perspective, side spin backspin is a way to counter the banana flick. They want you to either push along the spin or misjudge it as side spin topspin and make an error. Once you've read the spin correctly, commit fully. Never hesitate on your receive. Let me share an important match mentality for receiving.
一定首先我们心理上不要去犹豫啊，果断的去接，尤其是接发球啊，这里刚好给大家普及一个接发球上的实战上的心态。
Even if you misjudge it as side spin topspin, always commit to brushing the ball with friction. Here's why. If you just tap the ball passively and misread the spin, you get no feedback, and your confidence erodes with each subsequent receive. But if you actively engage the ball with friction, even when you misread, your hand registers clear feedback, and your brain can make adjustments.
我触球的时候，我敢去对抗这个球，那么就算你失发球了，那么这个球你的手上是可以做出一个总结的，大脑是会有一个很清晰的准啊。
This video covers how to receive side spin serves to the forehand side. If I misjudge the spin, I want to recover naturally for the next shot. That's a match play mindset. Opponents serve side spin to your forehand to prevent you from stepping over to banana flick. So we mainly use short touch and long push on the forehand side. Unlike no spin receives, for side spin the wrist wraps slightly around the ball. The principle is simple. If the opponent's spin goes left, wrap the right side of the ball and vice versa. Angle your racket to guide the ball, contacting the lower middle portion.
其实转不转你可以接球的左侧或者右侧，那么侧旋球，那对方发过来是左侧旋，那很简单一个理论原理就是对手左我们就包球的右边啊，对手右我们包球的左边，对吧？那么我们就顺着球的右边。 这样的一个板型去顺着它保护着它，那么接触球的中下部来给我一个球。
Contact the lower middle of the ball, wrapping around the right side. The entire stroke path moves to the right, a gentle cutting motion. This is the short touch. Don't push straight forward because you'll catch the side spin and the ball flies off unpredictably. Instead, slice along the ball's spin direction to the right, avoiding any straightforward motion.
往右搁一下，这个方向啊，往右搁一下，避免它什么呢？直接往前冲，或者说
Otherwise, the ball goes long and gives your opponent an opportunity. This detail is crucial, whether penhold or shakehand. You must contact the right side of the ball with this racket angle. As we practiced in short touch drills, always take the ball at the first bounce to borrow its energy. At the first bounce, the side spin and backspin haven't fully developed yet, so the threat is lower. However, the first bounce comes faster than the second or third, so you must lower your center of gravity and stay low when executing the short touch.
重心一定要蹲低，蹲低去摆这个球啊。那么这个时候也是啊，我们做好刚刚的设定以后，
After contacting the right side, don't push your hand forward. Instead, use your body weight to guide the ball, cutting gently to the right. Against heavy backspin, simply borrow the incoming energy with a soft touch. Taking it at the first bounce keeps the ball skimming flat over the net, making it very difficult for your opponent to attack. They can only push back. Let me demonstrate.
不好直接上来抢攻，它最多是一个回板，是吧？对，那你可以试一下你抱挑啊，给大家做个示范。
This type of short touch has a very low margin for error, but it's extremely effective. Your opponent can only respond with a push or a long push, giving you the chance to attack on the next ball. Why can't they respond aggressively? Because my short touch cuts to the right and downward, the ball dives down after crossing the net. Watch the close-up. See how the ball plunges downward. This means if the opponent tries to flick, they can only lift upward, not drive forward. If they push back, they can only gently guide it. No aggressive push is possible. So our opportunity for the next ball opens up. Now show me a pushback.
他一过网就往下扎，也就是对手他挑呢也只能往上挑，是吧？他不可能往前暴挑，他回摆呢也不可能往下很强势的回摆，他只能轻轻的拖回来。所以我们下一板的机会又出来了。来，你给我来回摆。
When the opportunity comes, take the ball at the first bounce. Stay proactive. When they push back, don't pull your arm back, stay close to the table and block forward, then banana flick to the right. After your short touch, the opponent will try to stretch you wide to the maximum angle, sending a short ball, then pushing long to your backhand to put you on defense. So after your short touch, the most important thing is to protect your backhand side. Players with good footwork can even step around and attack.
想最大角度的牵扯去牵制我怎么办？他会发我正手短，然后劈我一个反手长。那么所以说我们摆完以后，最要注意的一个点就是保护好这个反手位。那如果说步伐好的话，大家也可以看到专业的这种运动员会直接侧身爆冲。技战术上
Tactically, you must be clear about placement. The rest comes down to fundamentals. This lesson is really about anticipation and awareness. After your short touch, you need to predict where the opponent will return the ball. This is crucial. The opponent will typically push long to your backhand to create pressure. That's mutual positioning, and it's unavoidable. They won't push to a spot that puts themselves in a passive position. So protect your backhand side and prepare to attack.
不可能说我发正手短，然后再劈我正手长，那他也会自己陷入被动，对吧？对，所以说我们保护好这一个半台，然后我们去做一个抢攻啊。
This is about tactical awareness and pairing your shots. The opponent will generally either push short anywhere on the table or long push to your left side. They basically won't push long to your forehand. Why? Because it's even harder than against no-spin serves, since your ball dives down and to the right. As I explained, the opponent will either follow the spin and push short or long push to your backhand. So after your short touch, prepare for two scenarios. A short ball or a long ball to your left side.
因为我这个球基本上是往右侧下扎过去，刚刚也给大家讲过，所以说对手基本上就是这一个顺着你的水想回摆或者直接回劈。那么咱们作为接发球摆完短以后，去做好后面的这个准备，一个短球一个左半台就够了。
That's all you need. Now, side spin backspin has another receiving option, the long push, which is actually simpler. The contact point, timing, and racket angle are all the same as the short touch. The only difference is this. For the short touch, you cut to the right side to absorb energy and keep the ball short. For the long push, you still contact the right side of the ball with a slightly wrapped racket angle, but you adjust your body weight. Instead of absorbing, after contact, you drive your waist and hips forward, pushing through the ball to send it deep to the baseline, creating maximum pressure on your opponent.
那么劈长是可以在接触球以后把腰跟胯往前顶一下，往前送一下，也是为了什么？把球能够捅到劈到底线，给对手一个最佳的一个压迫。
For example, if the opponent tries to move wide, I use peripheral vision to read their position. That's important in real play. The beauty of the long push is that you can combine it with the short touch at any time. The only hidden adjustment is your body weight at the moment of contact. Are you using short touch weight or long push weight? When you mix these two in match play, your opponent feels trapped in a passive position. Good receiving is like serving. You gain the initiative. If you execute a high-quality long push, it's very difficult for the opponent to power loop, so you stay in control.
那比方说，我劈出一个高质量，劈出一个高质量，对手他想爆冲呢，还是有一定难度的啊。 对，那么我可以很主动的一个，就是
In
比赛呢
matches, never
一定
let
是
your
什么
mind
注意
go
什么呢？
blank.
不要让自
Losing
己陷入
points and
一副
making
空白的
errors
状
is
态。
normal.
就是
But
输
on
球
every
失误
single
都很
ball,
正
you
常，但
must
是
have
我
a
们
clear
每一个球
tactical
一定要什么
plan.
呢？要
If you
有一个
long
很明
push,
确的
the
战术
opponent
体
can
系。
only
你
loop,
要知道，我这
so
个劈
you
出去，
prepare to defend
你看，比如
proactively.
说我劈长，那对手只
Gradually,
能
you'll
是
build
挡。
your own
那么
tactical
我们可以主
system,
动的防
and
守，
your
就是
thinking
我
in
们会
matches
慢
will
慢的
become
有
sharper.
战术以后，会慢慢的形成一个自己的体系，一个系统。这样的话，我们在实战中呢才会越来越好，思路才越来越清晰。